Our Community Service Award goes to a guy that I'm proud to say is a part of my business, and that's to say the business of journalism. Gerald Johnson has done an incredible job in the community over the years and obviously shown just an incredible amount of giving in our community, and for that we're entirely grateful for your efforts at the Charlotte Post. Let's roll the tape for Gerald here. Gerald Johnson is the CEO and publisher of the Charlotte Post, a native Charlottean born to Willie and Thomasina Johnson and graduated from West Charlotte High School. He doesn't want us to say this, but it was in the class of 65. Earned a BA in mathematics from Lincoln University in Pennsylvania in 1969 and a Master's of Arts degree in mathematics from Villanova in 1972. He's been on the Mechanics and Farmers Advisory Board. He's also been active with Discovery Place, also the Charlotte Chamber's Minority Business Leaders Institute, as well as a number of other activities in our community. Charlotte is a much better place because of Gerald Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, Gerald Johnson.
In a community like Charlotte, serving really benefits me more than I'm giving to the community, because when you give your time and what little talent you have to the community, what you find out is that you get a lot more in return in terms of the people that you have to deal with, the perspectives that they have, the diversity that this community has.
Every year we're presenting.
Yeah, congratulations. Thank you, thank you. That's right nice. Thank you. There are some steps up here that you're supposed to come up on the steps, but Yele and Gerald Johnson started this. He stepped up on this thing. So Gerald graduated from high school way back in the 60s. So I came this way so I could show Gerald I could keep up with him. I can step up that step too. Thank you for this award. Every time I get a mic in my face, I feel like I need to sell. But of course, I'm not going to sell tonight. But if I were going to sell, I'd tell you about American Product Distributors. Starting in 1992. Our first year, we did $250,000 in sales. Last year, we did $250,000 in sales every day. But I'm not here to sell, but if I were, I'd tell you that.
Having said that, I want to introduce our first student honoree, Mr. Casey Spencer from Vance High School. His mentor is Mr. Kendall Watts. The Bronx, New York is home to Yankee Stadium. It's home to the Bronx Zoo. And for the first 14 years of his life, it was home to Casey Spencer. Back then, Casey didn't care a lot about school. He was all about hanging out on the streets with his friends and not much else. When he was only 5, Casey's father passed away. And when he was 14, Casey was forced to move to Charlotte.
I moved down here in 1999 because my mother passed away. I stay with my aunt now. She took me in and just really showed me that it's time to settle down and it's all about school.
Casey's aunt, Jerry Covington, had an immediate impact on his life.
She took me in, she helped me with a lot of my problems that I had in New York, and she just molded me into another character.
On top of all of this, Casey holds a part-time job at Jillian's in the Concord Mills Shopping Center.
He's had a very challenging situation that when you look at how he's turned out versus a lot of kids who have a lot of excuses for not doing well, he's done very well.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Casey Spencer.